really. We're in Kansas, Nick. We are in Kansas. Welcome to Kansas.
Welcome back to Kansas.
That's your one.
That was my one joke of the day.
I'm going to say that's probably not your last joke that you're going to try to attempt.
I mean, they don't always land.
No. So we've got rules on the show, you know. We've got a beer.
That's rule number one.
So we've got that. If you burp, just burp into the microphone. We like to judge the burps. So if you're a burper, just feel free.
We encourage it.
Even in the middle of somebody talking, just let it rip.
You should know, though, Nigel is a harsh judge.
Absolutely.
He's like the East German judge of the 80s
Russian
Olympics.
judge.
Yeah, there you go. So you better be on your P's and B's.
Yeah, none of them quiet burps.
Yeah.
Don't want that action.
And if you use colorful language, you feel free to use it. This is not a family show, except for Nick's son, who listens to the show. He's 17 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
or 85, whatever.
He's an old soul.
Actually, he claims not to listen anymore.
Liar.
I don't know.
If he wants to hear the best local podcast in Kansas City.
Yeah, you got to ignore the rest.
Yeah. If you want, you got to ignore the rest. Oh my gosh.
Do you want to do this thing?
Any other pleasantries we need to?
Don't die.
Don't die.
That is rule number one.
Don't die.
We'll get to the actual rules.
We'll get to those in a second.
Go for it.
But first.
Beers with Nigel is poured for you by Dire Oil Graphics, promotional products and design. They cover your brand bumper to bumper with graphic design, promo products, and print. See what Dire Oil Graphics can build for you at direoil.com. That's DYEROIL.com.
Just that smooth jazz.
Just had to wiggle it, didn't you? Wiggle the port.
Wiggle it just a little bit.
That could be a beer name. Wiggle the port. Some sort of port barrel-aged beer. Wiggle the port.
Wow, I was just going for dirty, but you know, now I'm intrigued.
Now you are. Welcome to Beers with Nigel. It's a show about beer and
other things
and other stuff, depending on the iteration and the episode you listen to,
or how many beers we've had.
Yeah, we're back in Kansas.
So far from home.
I know. Are you homesick already?
Not homesick, just a little scared.
You're on Metcalf. Why would you be scared? Of all the places to be scared in Kansas.
And this is
I was looking around to see, am I more scared of the Taco Bell or the Chick-fil-A?
Oh man, I don't know. It's a good question.
You know what? I'm gonna go.
I'm
gonna go Taco Bell over Chick-fil-A.
I'm gonna go to the Micro Center up the street.
Be scared of the nerds.
We're at Discourse Brewing in OP. It's your first time here.
It is. It's very fancy in here.
And welcome to the show, the owners, co-owners, husband and wife. How else would we describe you guys? Well, let's give them names first. Amanda
can we
and
call
Matt.
them something?
Yeah, can we call them something as opposed to?
Hey, you.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Hey, guys.
Whoa, you coming out hot. Coming out hot with the burps. I see you.
We want to start this strong.
This is
Look,
good.
you come to Kansas, you got to bring it.
Yeah. One other rule when you're talking to the microphone, you got to put it in your mouth. Like you like it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So, welcome. How are you guys?
Good. I mean, I just got done canning. I'm drenched, but anyway.
Well, the shot I have of you, nobody can tell you. Write that line. You're good. You look dry as fuck.
I want to know about the canning mishap, though, because that feels like...
Oh, that's not a mishap. That's a normal
Really?
canning run.
Because that looks a little excessive. I mean, it's like that Billy Madison moment. You're not cool unless you pee your pants.
Damn.
No, this is standard.
Is he going to tell?
I don't know. Are we going to get the story?
I mean, basically what we do is just we sanitize every can before we, fill it. So I always just, to get the sanitizer out of it, I mean, I just shake it.
You just throws it on himself.
Yeah, put it on myself more than the wall or anything.
Self-sanitizing.
You're sanitized.
Yes.
So since we're all drinking beer and you poured the beer, go ahead and tell us what we're drinking, man.
Oh, yeah. This is our latest beer. It's the Mexi Lager.
Not even out yet. Well, it will be once this episode, but we had it first before the commoners.
That's our new show. We were here first.
We are.
Yeah. No, it's clean. and it's our first attempt at it, and it actually turned out great.
You gonna tell them the name of the beer?
Oh, it's called Corn Sweat.
Corn Sweat?
Corn Sweat.
Wow, where'd that come from?
Well, we were in Iowa, and there's like a actual thing about corn. Once it opens up at the husk, it creates an extra humidity, and then it creates a different weather formation. And
What?
Yeah,
Actual weather phenomenon.
yeah.
Really? Corn Sweat?
Corn Sweat is
Yeah.
a thing?
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Look
the
it
more
up.
the more you know.
The more, knowing is half the battle.
Yeah.
The Iowegians, that's what they do, man.
The
Corn
Iowegians.
sweating.
Of
feel like
course,
we're-
I was in Iowa. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah.
I feel like we're naming like people from states now. It's like a thing.
Iowegian,
We had the
Iowegians called
Wyomingans was our last episode.
well, we didn't know what people from Wyoming called themselves, and we went with Wyomingans, like hooligans,
Yeah.
Sure.
Wyomingans. But nobody said that we were wrong.
That's fair. But Iowegians is a thing.
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. Iowa people, they call themselves Iowegians.
I'm gonna have to do some polling.
For some Iowegians?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some polling. I think I know 2.
Oh, I know a bunch.
Maybe
of
3.
I know a bunch of people from Iowa for some reason.
Well, ask them about Corn Sweat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
good idea.
Have you asked your partner about Corn Sweat?
got this new pill. So
It's not with a P. It's with a C, right?
Oh, sure,
Whoa,
That's a different thing.
it is.
that's a different show. We only do that one on Thursdays.
Yeah. Let's talk about Discourse Brewing. Let's talk about the name and the logo. Who would like to chime in on that one?
Oh, apparently I would. So
There you go.
First beer of the day.
Discourse, that's Matt's fault. He used to teach. He likes to talk. So
What course you in? Discourse.
discussion, and then he's a sports guy, so he likes the Cardinals. So birds on the bat. He wanted a logo that was like
Whoa.
the
no.
animals.
Rabbits on the high.
Whoa.
Okay,
sorry,
we're off to talk about
Whoa.
that.
You're about to.
Actually, I love hometown teams, so I've adopted the Royals. You can do that.
I mean,
he's a weirdo about St. Louis fans, man. He really is.
the St. Losers.
Oh, you guys, you're gonna find words over there.
But I see that you've tried to fix him though. It's blue,
I made an effort.
right? Blue and
we
gold, the way God intended.
Did both graduate from KU, so you know. Rock Chalk.
Man, we are winning it right here. Missourians. Oh, we're KU grads.
So the rabbit is what, an ode to like the gangster thing?
No, rabbits hop. We use
Yeah.
hops. That's the extent of that connection.
Oh, so it's simple, way simpler than I thought.
Hippity hoppity.
Exactly.
This is not
I
a
had
complicated.
So how did you guys come up with that? What was the thought behind that?
You know, again, I wanted a mascot. I mean, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Something that you could throw on a logo, something that you could be proud of. And then it's like, what animal? And, you know, rabbits are cool.
I feel like that's the clip I want to pull. Rabbits are cool.
That's never happened on this show. Rabbits are cool. Shout out to all the rabbits out there.
I
You know what I'm saying?
really like the logo. I like the vibe in here, the way it looks. It's the bougiest beer place we've been in a while.
Bougie.
You think
It's this is a pinky out beer drinking place.
It's not.
I think it's more like.
and that's not an insult. I'm
No.
there.
I wouldn't
I
call it
appreciate that,
bougie.
actually.
I would call it more like man cavey, if you will. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
Interesting.
If you had a bar and then you had a big ass TV and the only thing you're missing is like a humidor. You know what I'm saying?
We need more neon
Coming
signs.
soon.
More neon signs. Got it.
We know a guy.
Okay.
Well, we sure do. So let's back up a little bit. Obviously, you decided to own a brewery, or you own a brewery. Before you were drinking craft beer,
How much did it cost to open said brewery?
Well, if you talk to the
don't
guys
wanna
from
Not Crane.
over there in Shawnee,
Jonathan.
Sandhills.
Sandhills,
Sandhills,
yeah,
thank you.
$15,000 is all you need,
Oh, Jesus.
and Jesus.
We needed more than that.
Apparently they did too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird.
So, Amanda, let's talk about your beer past. What were you drinking before you started drinking craft beer, and how did you get into the craft beer scene? What was something that turned you on?
I married a guy.
Oh, is that how it happened?
Yeah. I was a wine and bourbon drinker.
Ooh, he likes the sound of
How
that.
you doing?
Bourbon girl.
Yeah. Then I married a guy who really liked beer. So
That's as simple as
that's
it
the
was.
extent.
Did you drink bourbon too, though?
You know, no. I actually it burns. So I never really picked up.
You would
like,
have the right
spirits
one.
at
Yeah,
all.
we need to find the right bourbon for you.
right.
You just haven't met the right bourbon girl.
Yes, he has.
No, not girl human.
Okay.
Girl bottle.
Girl bottle.
No, I'm a Lawrence kid, so I went to KU. I was slamming silver bullets, So
How did you grow up a Lawrence kid and be a fan of the Cardinals?
yeah,
How does this happen? Is
my
it the
dad
Ronald
lived in
McDonald
St.
shoes
Louis.
that the Jayhawk wears?
yeah. No, my father actually lived in St. Louis for a minute, so he picked up the cards at a young age.
I'm
and
sorry.
then put it on me. So there you go.
It's his fault.
It's my dad's fault.
Thanks,
yeah.
Dad. So your beer passed. Obviously, you were drinking silver bullets. Were you a home brewer? I'm guessing you probably homebrewed at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up homebrewing because of her. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a vicious cycle, isn't it?
He blames his father. She blames him. He blames her.
I mistakenly said to him, "You're drinking too much beer. We could save money if you started brewing yourself."
Oh,
That was
How long did
true.
that last?
About 20 minutes, because he's like, "Oh, I need this, and I need this, and I need this fancy thing."
and
This will
now
make
the
it
joke's
better.
on her.
And then he wants to brew 40 barrels at a time.
Then I'll open the whole thing. Yeah.
so how long ago did this happen?
That was like 2016.
So not that long ago.
Not that long ago, no. Like, I was a teacher, and I dove head first into homebrewing and got really good at it, and overanalyze everything.
Yeah,
and
stick it in your mouth.
Sorry.
Love that microphone.
Love it. All right. Anyway, no, so I started doing that and got really good at it and won some, competitions at the Florida level because we were living in Florida. And, yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty boring at interview, right? I'm like,
No.
No.
Fun fact. When we did a beer collab in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, shout out to Helicon Brewing, that head brewer was a teacher as well. Now he's a brewer.
And it's always interesting the paths because, they're teachers. There was a lawyer.
Yeah. Scientists. Pre-med people.
Pre-med.
There's a lot of people who
they don't all
end
come
up
from
as
the same
brewers.
place. They're all some level of nerd.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As in very smart, generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I don't think you can brew good beer and be a dum-dum. So, hence, I don't brew beer.
Well,
So what were you teaching?
I was teaching U.S. history and world history, AP, of course, to the top students. And, it was a teacher's drink. So then at some point.
Yeah, they do.
As As a beer tender, you're exactly right.
Married to a teacher?
Yeah, there he is. You married rich, remember?
Look,
Married rich.
I never worry about money. I married a teacher.
And
An
then
elementary teacher at that.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's big money.
Dollars just fall from the heavens.
But no, at some point, beer became more fun, and I just decided to hang it up and went professional in Florida, and there it is.
So you went pro in Florida first?
Yeah. I worked at a place called Bottlenose Brewing.
Where's that?
It's in Jacksonville.
Okay.
So to be honest, it was not making money. It was not profitable. And then I came in and made it profitable.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, heard.
There you go.
somebody's
Somebody's
humble.
laying it down. Laying it down.
You picking up what he's laying down?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. So how'd you guys end? Well, you just went to KU, right? So you wanted to come back to Kansas City? What was the story?
Believe it or not, Jacksonville is oversaturated in breweries. So
No shit.
Yeah. So, sorry, she's like,
She's getting bossy. I love it.
She's like, damn it.
no, they have actual more breweries per capita than Kansas City does.
Really?
And so, that was one of our deciding factors. We kind of understood that we wanted to open a brewery, and home is home. I'm a Midwesterner at heart, so
We're both from Kansas. My parents live in Shawnee now, so
Yeah.
it made sense. He missed seasons. I didn't, but whatever.
she loves the cold.
Do not.
No, I'm with you on that. There's no reason to be cold.
I agree.
Ever. Like, give me snow once a year. Like Christmas Eve, give
For
me the white
looks.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
And then I'm done with it.
Well,
It
you
should
can
never.
stay inside and watch it from the inside with the fire.
That's called
Yeah.
Colorado.
It should other than that, it should never dip below 55.
Agreed.
You need to live in L.A. then, apparently.
Yeah, I really love the desert.
there's all kinds of things within reach from LA. Well, I wouldn't put you in LA per se, but California, you can do all those things: snow, mountains, bears, whatever.
I don't need snow.
Fires.
Yeah, if you like those.
I do like fire.
So you put it in his head to start brewing the beer. At what point did he come to you and say, "Hey, let's open a brewery"? And what did you say?
So this was supposed to be a joint activity that lasted for about 3 brews. And I'm like, I'm out.
Why is that?
The homebrew or the professional?
The homebrew.
Okay.
Why did you were like, it's not for me? I need bourbon.
It doesn't enthrall me the way I'm not a process person. He's into the details of the process.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Nerd alert.
I throw stuff together. He does stuff precisely. Yeah, not my thing. I'm an art major, so.
Oh, right brain, got it. Heard. Yeah. That's why this place looks like
She's
that.
a creative.
Yeah, that's why it looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm drinking Pinky Out.
Pinky out.
I think in 2019 he started floating around brewery possibilities,
something
and
like that.
then
2019, 2020.
When did you move back to Kansas City?
22.
22, yeah. 22.
So you were thinking about it before the move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. We moved back to open a brewery.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
And
part
you were
of the plan.
You were on board. Even.
I was on board. I was very much not going to be involved. This was his project.
Surprise!
So how did that change come about?
Well, I got laid off
A month before
a month before we opened, and he needed
Perfect.
help. And so I was
And
like,
it was just you?
Yeah, it was me. Yep, that's it.
and he was,
and a bunch of friends. I mean,
Oh, yeah, we had a
they were
lot
helping
of-
out, but then at some point,
yeah, we were hardcore. He was hardcore swamped. And so I was like, well, I'll do this for a while, and then I'll do something else. And then I just got sucked in, and now it's the
No, it's the whole
now
thing.
it's a
But
thing.
you actually enjoy it. Come on, man. Don't make it sound like you hate life.
Okay, I do actually really enjoy it.
She said, okay.
Jesus.
But I will say working with your spouse requires some adjustment.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, on both sides, by the way.
I mean, it's like my dude Nolan at Transparent, working with his parents. Imagine that for several years.
Yeah, no.
You couldn't work
No,
with your parents?
no,
Yeah, I could work
no.
with my mother either.
Hard pass.
My wife and I could probably figure it out. My brother, maybe. My folks, no.
Yeah, well, we worked it out. We're good now, but it took, figuring out who does what and separating.
Yeah.
We're good day to day.
Do you have kind of rules about like, okay, when we go home, we're not talking about this, or
We can't talk about the brewery after 8:30 at night,
That's a good rule.
that's a good rule.
or we would do it forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would feel like it would be really hard to put it away.
Yes.
I
And
mean, it's your life, right? Like
Yeah.
it's what brings the money to your house, but it's all of your finances tied up in it also.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That whole $15,000. Yeah.
right.
$15,000.
Yeah. 15,000.
I should be so lucky.
Nick, you know what time it is? Because Matt's out of here.
What, is it time?
Yeah.
Mystery beer.
Do you know whose voice that is? Can you guess?
Nick?
It's a female brewer.
It's Brie?
It
Yes,
is Bree.
that's
There
Bree.
you go. There you go.
Very good.
It is
Nice.
Bree.
Yeah,
She
she
did
came-
that. We recorded at Big Rip, and she kept singing it. And I'm like, that's gonna be a loop.
We're gonna take that.
So we've got the mystery beer bag here. As you might imagine, it came from a golf course. The person who got it is not talking, and he's alive.
We think. I mean, it's been a while.
To your knowledge.
So there's 3 beers in here. You're going to pull one out because ladies first. You get to look at it. The one rule is try not to gander at the ABV because we play a game called Guess the ABV. So you can pull out whatever's in there. We'll pop it open. You can tell us what it is. We'll pour it. We'll drink it. We probably won't wax poetic about it, but we'll try to guess the ABV.
Okay, I'm gonna be bad at this game.
Yeah,
No,
no,
trust me. We're all bad.
No, Nigel and I set the bar really low.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Much like podcasting.
Here we are. Best podcast you can't see.
Okay, it's a cool label.
What we got there?
That's a very phallic lizard.
It really is. As I glanced over there, good lord,
Is that a funky Buddha?
it may be.
This will be interesting. This is lizard liquor.
Whoa.
That's why it's phallic.
That's what she said.
Lizard liquor. Lizard liquor calamansi sour with mango. Oh no, I read that wrong. Sorry. Lizard liquor sour with mango and calamansi.
What the hell
What is calamansi?
I've
I
never
have
heard of that.
absolutely no idea.
We're gonna find out. You get to crack it. You get to pour it. You're welcome to put the microphone down. We'll talk amongst ourselves. That's a cool.
That was a nice open bottle.
Yeah, even without being on the mic, that was pretty strong. Spencer.
Calamansi's actually from the Philippines, it looks like.
Uh-huh.
And it's sour.
Do you remember while she's pouring? Do you remember what your first home brew was?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually remember it now. It was an orange wheat. Like
An
a tangerine
orange wheat.
tangerine wheat. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, dried tangerine. I mean, it was a kit.
Yeah, it was.
That you made on your stove.
Was it a Mr. Beer kit?
No, it was not Mr.
No,
Was it from Bed
I heard
Bath
too.
Beyond?
I heard too many horror stories about Mr. Beer.
I think it was Northern Brewer.
Yeah, it's Northern
Yeah.
Brewer, and
Yeah.
there's Brooklyn, and they were the ones they sold it to Bed Bath Beyond.
Right.
Wow, it smells great.
Yeah, the noses.
Ooh.
Oh,
Did we know what brewery it came from? Did you say?
oh, I didn't, and I didn't look.
Oh, I like that.
That is good.
I'm very happy with that beer.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That's tasty.
S6 Brewing.
And it does not compete with the Mexican lager.
No,
The corn
Yeah.
sweat.
well, I already
Yeah.
drank mine, so I don't know.
Is that your corn sweating?
Corn sweat.
Have you tasted it yet?
I have. It's very good.
Let's guess the AB. I'm going to go 6.1.
Man,
I'm
you
gonna,
took mine. Is it like Price is Right?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so go up.
Going over.
5.6.
I'm going to go 6.4.
Okay.
Let's go 5-4.
Actual retail ABV.
6.3.
Oh, one over. Dang it.
Damn.
Well,
Now, typically the winner would get the rest of the can, but
Yeah.
she did
I did pour
an
it all.
amazing job.
Yeah.
But it was all equal pours.
I'm going to hold
was-
that up to the camera. Look at that.
That was
It's a really cool label.
Yeah.
that was an impressive pour.
S6 Brewing out of, where are they?
Oh, it's on.
Oh, I can't read that shit. We should have brought the readers, Nick. I think Matt's looking it up.
I'll tell you.
Or you got good eyes?
Columbia Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh. That's some beer. That's some beer karma right there from some of my friends.
Some of your
who come-
regulars at Transparent.
Yeah. God love whoever it was. Thank you. I don't remember who the fuck it was.
Kind of tastes like
That's
That's not S6.
orange
I think
juice.
that's
I don't know
5,
what
6.
that is, but it's good. S6. That's what it says.
that's good.
Was that an almost burp you had there?
That was no. That was you. It was your after burp. After burp.
Was it still reverberating?
What? So, how about the space? So, how'd
56 brewing.
you guys find this spot?
I mean, we looked for a while. It took,
8 months.
8 months to find a space that was not too big, not too small, had high enough ceilings, had good parking, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This place we were originally going to open up in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly. We had a place that we were negotiating a lease on over in Waldo.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah, right at 75th and Warnham. And then it kind of fell apart just due to too many restrictions. And so then it was back on the hunt. And then I came across the border, and here we are. OP has, 2 breweries. We're one of them.
No, you're. This is a brewery desert, except for you guys.
Yeah.
it really is.
I mean, for 208,000 people, I mean, it's a huge
stupid.
city.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
That's a cool spot.
Yeah, so this was a doors and windows showroom, and it had like multiple levels of flooring, so many false walls to show off doors and windows, windows in front of windows. And it was really, when you came in, you were like, what is this? So,
But this area that we're sitting in with the bay windows and
Yeah.
the fireplace really sold it.
the vaulted
Really?
And the
ceilings.
vaulted ceiling, right there. Those. I was like, this is gonna be it.
yeah.
You know, we saw the potential for the patio, and it just had the right amount of
And you got plenty of parking.
plenty of parking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, plenty of parking.
I don't think the bank cares if you park there after 5.
Funny story about that is OP says we have too much parking.
Yeah, actually, we have too many parking
Yeah.
spots.
What does that mean?
Is that a thing?
It's
Yeah.
a thing.
I've never heard of such a thing.
City code. We had to put out this sign right on the outside of our fireplace. That's ride share.
Yeah, I
pickup.
saw that. I almost parked there too.
Everyone does.
He said that's it. But then again, I gave him a ride, so
Just share.
we were legal.
Yeah.
But we had to put that up, and we got 6 extra parking spots. Otherwise, I guess the city wanted us to make it back dirt again. I don't know.
What?
Anyway,
You'd have
yeah.
to get rid of it? I've never heard of that kind of a city code before. That's weird.
Well, at least someone kind of has some dumb shit like that.
Yeah,
You know,
we have lots of dumb
kind of went through that with the whole parking. You know, it's
but
Really?
I've never heard them wanting to take parking away.
Yeah.
It's got city government, man.
Yeah, and what they wanted was, I mean, there's ways to, like, quote unquote, buy back parking. One is like plant more trees. It's like beautification stuff.
You're looking for green space for
right.
Put a tree right in one of those spaces.
Less paved.
Yeah. But it was already here.
What's it called? I work for
less impervious material.
Impervious surface or some shit.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. And I never knew what the fuck that meant. But every time I went to a city council meeting, they were talking about the impervious. Why is it impervious? That's a big word.
I want to go back to the logo. So you have the art background. Did you design the logo? Is this all you? Did you guys go outside?
Outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Fiverr.
The whole Fiverr.
Yeah. Outside for that, but I do like the label art is me, the posters and shirts and merch and social media, all that's me. So I have a little creative outlet.
I mean, the nice thing is, when what's the damn Easter egg? Easter when it comes around.
Oh yeah.
You can rock and roll with the rabbit, man.
We have a solid rabbit hunt here.
Not a rabbit hunt, Easter egg hunt.
Rabbit hunt.
Hold on.
Are we
hunting rabbits? That's got to be a beer name.
This
Hunting
sounds very
rabbits.
wascally.
We haven't used that. We had rascally raspberry for a while.
Yeah.
Hunting rabbits.
It was a raspberry sour. Yeah.
I just bought a hat with flaps too, so I can totally do that.
Nice.
No, we have these little like plastic rabbits we hid all around the brewery for Easter, and we had live rabbits come. We had bunny rabbits here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we actually know a rabbit
breeder.
I guess.
I don't think rabbits need breeders.
Isn't that the whole point? Is that they do it like rabbits?
It's a very easy job.
I mean, you put a little Barry White on and they just go to town. I mean,
sure, you're right. Boy, I tell you, this is the great thing about this podcast. You never know we'd be talking about fucking rabbits, but here we are.
Or rabbits that are fucking. I really kind of want you to phrase that better.
Rabbit fuckers.
Again,
fucking rabbits.
Again, you're phrasing.
Which one
you're
is
phrasing
it?
this off.
So am I missing a comma? What am I missing? A period? I don't know.
That's after the fucking.
So how big of a brew system are you on?
We have a 5-barrel brew house, 155 gallons. At a time, but we do have 4 5-barrel fermenters and 4 10-barrel fermenters.
Oh shit! Okay.
So we can do double batches and knock out a 10-barrel batch. We also have a 5-barrel bright and a 10-barrel bright, so it really helps with production.
That was that one right there.
Was that the mango?
Yeah, that was the mango.
was that decibel 56?
It really was. And I can see the taps. How many taps do you guys have?
16. Yeah,
that's
I had to look over 16. Yeah,
that's a good amount. So, tell us about the styles that you like to brew.
I'm an IPA guy, so New England's, Westies, the new West Coast pills. I mean, it's really an IPA.
Your triple is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
we're gonna have that.
I feel like I'm gonna need to have that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Because this is the second or third time you brought it up.
Oh, dude, and I drank it out of a little tiny water bottle.
Plastic.
Yeah.
You had it.
I didn't even drink it properly. It was fire.
No, and the double IPA, the double West Coast IPA is fantastic too. I mean, I love IPAs. I love hops. That's why we have in our logo 2 rabbits a hop and then a hop in the middle. Hops on hops on hops.
Have you made that up for your name yet? Hops on hops on hops? You need to be writing this shit down.
We might have to.
Marketing department, come on.
I have a list.
I do
Actually,
too.
I need a new name. We need a new name for a beer.
We do.
For a triple. Hops on hops on hops.
There it is right there.
Done.
I'll have like 7
Sold.
hops in that damn thing.
Rabbits getting busy.
Rabbits getting busy.
Yeah, I'm writing this down now.
We're writing it down.
Rabbits getting busy. We're short at busy rabbits. Then you can just kind of guess what it means.
I see some aging barrels over there. Have we done some port barrels since we brought that up earlier?
Yeah, no, barley wine and stout. So sorry. Yeah.
You got a barley wine?
We do. We have 2 barrels of barley wine, and then the rest are in stout.
What barrels? What kind of barrels?
It's a Willet barrel.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I mean, we went in Woodford Reserve.
Okay, heard.
So two really badass barrels.
When are those coming out? You gonna do a Black Friday thing?
TBD.
It'd be nice to do a Black Friday thing, but
you know it's a thing in Kansas City.
Oh, I know, but I don't think it's gonna be ready.
We're going to fake it or something. I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what? We'll just have multiple Black Fridays.
No, dude. It's a whole event. You know this. Are you coming this year?
I hope so.
What do you mean? Just plan it.
Family obligations.
Oh my God! So we do this whole thing. I've got a crew. We've been doing it probably for 10 years now. 9 years. We're on Black Friday because everybody releases the stouts, right?
Yeah.
And so we get a caravan. We always start off at Diametric, drink Tezcat, and then
God,
we
I love
work
that
our
beer.
way around town. And and we end up back in downtown Lee Summit. We might have killed some people over the years because as I told my boy last year, I was like, bro, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So we get to Diametric. We're drinking because they do several things of Tezcat. Well, he gets a full pour. I'm like, dude,
No full pours on that day.
I said, no, that's not what you do.
No Nigel flights.
And I knew we were going to have a problem after he got in the wrong Uber.
Oh wow. Hopefully that wasn't after that first test cat.
Well, we started at 9 a.m. He was done about 2:30.
Oh,
we
Jesus.
put it. We were over at Friction. We put him in an Uber, sent his ass home.
even
too far
with
away.
tasters, like you got to pace yourself.
No, dude, it's a marathon. No, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Water in between. Yeah.
So back to your beers. That's a lot of taps. 16.
Yeah.
You like IPAs, but you guys have some great stouts as well. Obviously,
Yeah.
you got the Mexican lager. What's been popular as you guys have come in here? That the people who come, because I'm guessing there's some neighborhoods over here. You probably get some regulars.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I love it because people ride their bikes with families here. I mean, this OP, we're right off Metcalf. And
Right.
People are riding bikes, which is great.
Also, don't forget our sours. Don't sleep on our sours.
Yeah.
Okay, heard you.
I like that.
We like the pulp.
We like the Pope.
gotta have that pulp. Ow.
We like the Pope.
This is the second time we've.
You guys haven't had
sang
our
this.
sours, so yeah.
No, we have not. But we
Oh, that's
shall.
coming up next.
We
Yeah.
shall. No, triple.
Oh, triple's next.
Triples.
Triple.
Get it together.
And then we
got a
have to
long
have
list.
a double. And then we'll go back.
It's fine.
That's okay. Nigel drove.
The car, it's like Kit from The Night Rider. Drive itself.
That's true.
home, You know,
We need to get that light on the front of your car.
that would be funny.
Womp.
And maybe have that noise coming out of the speaker.
I'll just give me a microphone. I'll just do it.
What if I want to talk to you?
Nah, I don't talk to you. What was one of those beers that kind of you're an IPA guy?
Yeah.
But was there one that's not an IPA that kind of surprised you that people just love?
Sours. I had no plan to have a sour on the menu. Maybe one every
Was that
once
her
in a
idea?
while.
I'm not actually a sour person, but he made this blueberry lavender sour when he was homebrewing,
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with
and
that.
I loved it because it tastes like wine.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you got to put that one on. You got to have something other than IPAs, man. So
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Listen, bruh.
come on, dude. So he put that on, I don't know, maybe a month or two in.
Yeah.
And people, I was like,
It was sold out.
have you seen the sales on this?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have one for a minute, and then all of a sudden I made another one, and then sales went right back up. So it just showed demand. Look at the sales, look at the numbers, and it tells you.
And if it's one of those things, if it's a sour that's approachable,
Yeah.
Yep.
people will crush it. It's like what Vine Street does with Life of the Party.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just keep changing the flavors, but anybody can drink it.
Well,
So-
and that's the great thing about you always talk about, people got to find the right beer because you get the people on that.
Yeah.
I don't like anything, but give me a Mick Ultra.
yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
Me neither.
Yeah, you never hear that in Johnson County.
I heard that last
Come
night
on
at
now.
least of it.
Actually, we have a healthy IPA market here, which is awesome. I mean, it fits my model, but
But we have a healthy sour market.
yeah, we do.
How is it? Because I'm not a brewer. Like, is there a big difference in making the sour versus making the IPA? Is it harder? Is it?
I don't know. I mean, it's a different process altogether, really. I mean, so we make kettle sours here, so we have to inoculate it in the kettle.
Yeah, some brewers hate it,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's extra.
It's extra. I mean, it's you have to break out a beach ball for us. I shove it in our steam stack so we don't have any wild bacteria coming back down the wrong way, and it's an extra process. It's not that hard though.
I mean, if you commit to it, yeah. But like I said, a lot of my brewer friends are like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, but
would you agree though that like a lot of people don't want to do New England IPAs or didn't want to forever, and then they're like, well, fuck, I gotta do them.
I mean, let's keep
Well, at
it
a
real.
certain point, you're like, I'm not leaving that money on the
Let's
table.
keep it real.
Yeah,
There was a
exactly.
time where nobody wanted to fuck around with pills and lagers.
Yeah.
And now that's all the fucking rage.
Yeah.
True.
So now they're back.
It all kind of cycles around.
Hey, follow what consumers want.
I'm sorry. Some of those styles are not coming back. The Brute IPA, that's not coming back.
Are we
Oh
gonna?
man.
Oh, listen.
Are we gonna bring back the Ice House beers
I mean, if you want.
from 1994?
I mean, some of the breweries I'm like City Barrel. They do some like classic fucking just styles of beer. You know, like they've got a American light lager.
Yeah.
And they're good because I would much rather a brewer who cares about brewing do it than just a fucking macro, place that's just like trying to get the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I had City Barrels, whatever the fuck it was. I was like, I could fucking drink this.
Nice.
As opposed to now. Granted, I do drink some regular ass beer. Don't get it twisted, but some of them suck.
Yeah.
You'll rock a High Life.
I love
High Life's
High
awesome
Life,
beer.
High Life, Modelo, all day.
Yeah.
Love me a
But
banquet beer.
Budweiser, yuck.
Yeah.
That's some of that and fucking because now they're putting the high fructose corn syrup in them butches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm one of that, I'll drink a Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink a soda. Like you just said, I might drink a Coke.
why would you when there's
never,
beer?
I've never seen him drink a soda.
Every once in a while, I will.
Actually, I might have given you like a Jack and Coke once.
Yeah. I mean, I did. You know what I will
Let's have
drink?
some Jack.
Like Polly's Pops out of Independence, that local. I'll fuck with those. I'm not drinking one of those every day.
Dude,
You know?
you throw a grape soda for me.
But
I'm
nobody
Radar
really
O'Reilly,
crushing
man.
it.
I'm
Nobody's
crushing
making-
that shit.
Nobody's making a grape soda though. That's the thing. Who
Me
makes
too.
one?
I love grape.
Do you? We need to get you a grape sour or some shit.
When Lumpy first did the grape seltzer at Fringe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That was like drinking Big League Chew.
Holy.
dude. Diametric just put on a strawberries and cream seltzer. Oh my god, so good. I don't give a fuck about seltzers. This thing is so much flavor.
No,
I was
because
like,
most seltzers need vodka.
Well, some people do
you,
add vodka.
you know, we just added cannabis-infused seltzers.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we don't.
Not us
we don't do
personally.
it,
We
but
don't brew 'em.
yeah.
We just...
In
Yeah.
Kansas, we're allowed to do that.
yeah, I had one the other day, and boy,
You were telling me about that.
that was a ride.
Yeah.
That might be a ride home.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Speaking of
Irma Gerd.
in need,
Mystery beer.
thank you.
Ooh, new beer.
There we go. There we go.
I was out of beer. It's your time to shine.
Oh, it's my time?
Your turn.
All right, man. Let's see what
Get
we
in
got.
there. That's a good one.
Game recognized game. Golden Ale.
Like the name. Oh, Vine
It's a Vine Street. Yeah, it's a Vine
Nice.
Street. I've yet to have this one. Again, shout out to my boy Brian Macbeth who brought those. He'll go to the brewery and do that.
They just had their the return of Hip Hop's Hooray.
Yep.
I get myself a
It has been a big festival month.
It has.
Oh, the
Kansas
last
City
fucking 3
area.
weeks. Yeah. Yeah. Giving away that free beer. You're welcome, Kansas City.
I had somebody complain that we emptied too quick. So
You
bring
did
more beer
not-
next
you guys
time.
You guys made it like
Look,
9
you,
o'clock, right?
you can't help it if your beer's
8:30.
that good.
8:30.
There
yeah.
it is. Yeah, I can't help it.
We didn't bring enough free beer.
Yeah. Here we are. Now, I think the last beer is kind of tainting the
Yeah,
the
a
smell.
little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
I am going to say 5-2.
But that is the crispy boy right there.
Is that there's something else in that though, or it's just left over from the?
I think it's the
from the
mango,
56.
mango from before.
Still good though. It's nice and crisp. Nice. It's very fresh.
like that.
Yep, that's nice.
Oh, well, this is Vine Street in Rhizoma.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to
There
Damon.
you go.
Nice.
Damon Arredondo.
Oh, wait, you waiting on me?
Are we
Yeah.
guessing alcohol? Sorry.
Yeah.
I actually look, so.
Oh, cheater.
Well, now, did you think? Did you
It's
think?
right on the can.
You know what? I'm gonna go 5-5.
Did you not hear the rules before when I gave Amanda? Try not to look at it. Here we are.
I think Amanda's the rule follower.
I'm
Of the
going,
two of them.
you are not wrong. 5-2.
I'm gonna
5-2.
go 5-5.
Oh, I went 5-5 already.
Okay, 5'6".
Fuck you.
I'm gonna go 5% straight up.
Our actual retail ABV must be 5%.
That's tasty.
Yeah, it's good.
Golden ale. Oh yeah, you can. Even we can read that.
Yeah, I mean it's like right there.
It is pretty large.
What I need is an interns when I get the mystery beers to have them put like some blue tape on there.
You have a box of 12 readers in the studio.
No, you're missing my point. I don't want to see what the ABV is. I need somebody to come to my house, go to my refrigerator, and block those out.
You know what we need though? We got a new position available.
What's that?
We need somebody who their only job is to travel with us and open, pour, and read the cans.
What's your son doing?
How much does that pay?
Love and affection from Nick and Nigel.
They've got to be of age, so it pays in beer.
Oh.
We'll work for beer.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I got started working at a brewery. I didn't get money. I got free beer.
Look, Zach's going to be be our intern again. Let's just
bring Zach back.
We're just going to bring Zach back.
Zach, you're rehired, buddy.
Who fired him? No.
I think he's on hiatus.
Yeah, he went on sabbatical. He negotiated for that
sabbatical. Shout out to Vine Street, though, because they do a great job. Mm-hmm. And shout out to Damon, because he's the brewer at...
where's he at now?
At 39th. Yeah. And he's changing the game over there. He does some good beers. He's a really quality guy as well.
Where all has he been? Double Shift and...
He's moved around. He's done a bunch of collabs. I know that. I know he did, and shit, it's been during COVID, he did a collab with Crane. So, he's been trying to...
Yeah, I was thinking that's when I met him.
Yeah.
Right?
He's been trying to get his own spot for a while.
Yeah.
But you know how it is. It's only cost you $15,000.
$15K.
Anyone can do it.
And those $15,000 money trees are just lying around.
Yeah.
Just drive over to Walmart, pick one out. You're good to go.
$15K?
That's what they thought.
Oh, that's what they thought. I thought you said they opened.
No, that was the whole
no.
joke. The whole joke is he was like, we were pretty sure it was only going to cost us $15,000 to start this thing.
Okay.
And now they have two breweries.
And what's funny is they said that while opening two breweries.
Yeah.
Because, the brother had to have one in his town, too.
Yeah.
I mean, we're twins. I should have my own brewery. Mm-hmm. So speaking of opening a brewery, one of the questions, like, I think back to when we talked to Barley and Vine, Billy up in Platte City.
Why the hell are you doing this?
well, not even that, because and they're doing a great job because it's a wine bar and a brewery.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But when he came in, she had already gotten the equipment. He had to put it together.
Yeah.
So coming from obviously you'd been professional in Florida. What was that like to okay, now I need to order my own shit?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, man, that's a great question. God,
it's a great question. I don't want to relive that history.
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
So actually, we had a brew house before we had a space. We had the brew house in storage for
that sounds very familiar for a lot of breweries.
multiple months.
We bought the equipment, had nowhere to put it.
We found a good deal,
Yeah.
and then we held on to it for a while.
You get happy, and you're like, oh, man, I got money in my pocket burning a hole, so let's do it.
Yeah.
But no, we went with a Premier system, and it was a sales sample. So it was actually just in their warehouse. This was during COVID, so... Right. You had to pay the container charge to get it over to the United States at that point. So finding something here in the States was like awesome. So that's what we did. And then I had to store it. And then Friction, they put in their system, and it was a Premier system. And the installer came in, and he's like, hey, if you want to see how it's installed, stop by.
Oh, shit.
So I went over there and
fantastic.
helped install that system with their installer. That's how I know the guys over at Friction, Brenton and Nathan. So, yeah.
So when it was time to install this, did you do it?
I did it myself, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Save some installers.
The installer, I didn't pay for it. So I just did it myself.
Nice.
And then he
Did
came
you do
out
it all
one
right?
time. I don't know. How's the beer?
How many screws were left over? Yeah. Did you have 4 extra Allen wrenches?
Right. I was there.
Seems to have worked.
So what was the first thing you brewed?
It was our blonde ale, actually. We have it on the menu now. It's actually going to be, we're going to kind of kill that brand off for a minute and then just do the Mexican lager. That will be our easy drinking option.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with a Mexican lager.
Yep.
No.
And not very many places do it. You know, Diametric keeps one on all the time.
Yeah.
They'll every year they'll do they'll barrel age a few of them,
Oh, nice.
and then they'll do
Never thought of that.
they did like a Soto barrel, a
Interesting.
Chardonnay barrel.
Interesting.
Which I didn't think I'd like, but I loved
That
it.
sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
Then,
Yeah,
then they
it's-
did the one I told them you need to make this needs to be on all the time. It's just a salt and lime Mexican lager.
Oh, that
lager.
was fantastic.
Yeah. So every year they'll do a riff like they're so fucking dumb. They're doing.
We love you, Blake.
And
I
shout
love
out-
their beer, but
and
they're
shout,
so
and
fucking
shout out to Blake. So they're doing tomorrow. They're putting out seltzers with runts.
What?
Runts seltzers. No, the candies.
Oh.
Different flavors. I bet people are gonna drink that shit up.
I feel like people will, but that does not appeal to me very much.
We're gonna get, you know what? We're gonna make sure you get some of that. I bet they're gonna be because Blake knows what the fuck he's doing.
Now, Blake's got game.
Yeah.
Can they put runts on the menu though, without being sued? Cease and desist.
They might be. They
They collect cease and
Well,
desist
you know,
orders.
you know they
Like
have the
they're
most cease and
Pez
desist
dispensers.
Oh, do they really? I didn't know this. All right.
they've got two. So they
On the
used to-
wall.
They used to be called Iowegian Brewing,
Right.
Okay.
and then on their 1 year anniversary they changed their name to Diametric because a
A winery in California.
had patented the name or registered the name Axiom, even though they didn't distribute outside of California.
Oh wow.
And they went back and forth. They were like, fuck it, this is a waste of money trying to deal with this guy. And then, when they started doing the TD tossing Patrick Mahazy, before they won the Super Bowl, that beer had been out for 3 years. They won the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden, Patrick was beer affiliated, and now it was a problem.
Yeah,
You
family.
you can't use TD tossing Patrick Mahazy, so now it's called TD tossing.
Wow.
And they had to change because it was like a caricature of whoever. It could have been anyone.
Could have been anybody.
Could have been any mixed
It was
baby.
like a silhouette.
It could no, it wasn't even silhouette. It could have been any mixed baby. Okay, just saying. But they were like, "Well, you got to change this, and this because it looks like Patrick Mahomes." Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Yeah. So
One-
they got 2 cease and desist.
One had to be in the number then, right on the uniform.
No,
I
they
don't
didn't,
think they had that.
they
I
didn't
don't
care
think they
about the
had-
number.
They didn't get.
I don't think that. You know what? I think it was just the logo.
I don't think it had
And it was funny because there were some people who were affiliated with the Chiefs who come to the brewery.
Yeah.
That they were trying to connect them. Because imagine if you got connected with a player, what that would do for your fucking brand.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And I know all them dumbasses aren't all drinking fucking Bud Light and fucking bull garage beer.
Garage beer. They're drinking garage
He's
beer.
throwing down silver bullets all the
Outta
time.
here.
Although I bet he is actually. I think he's pretty loyal to
I'm
his
like,
contracts.
you're telling me there's no one in the NFL that drinks craft beer? Are you kidding me? It makes no sense. Come on, NFL. You can do better.
Yeah.
I mean, if I end up in
Have you tried the garage beer yet?
It's awful.
I have not tried it.
You know what? I'm not. It's not awful. I take that back. It's not awful. It's beer tasting beer.
Yeah.
Is it?
Now the hustle. You know what I think
Is
they're
it?
doing?
Is it InBev rebranded?
I was about to go there. So the lime one, Bud Light lime. I
Yep.
put money on it.
I mean,
They just-
I
yeah,
just
white label?
Yeah.
I just assumed it was like Costco rebranding things as Kirkland. That
Yeah.
this is just InBev rebranded as Kelsey
Bro,
Garage Beer.
we were talking about this the other night. Remember the greatest hustle before it was called craft beer was what's the shit you put the orange in?
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
for years nobody knew Blue Moon was Coors.
Right. No, everybody just thought it was
its own thing.
Yeah.
Which was genius marketing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
here we are.
It's funny.
Some of that Travis Kelsey beer. But they're taking all the monies right now. It's fine.
Look,
It's fine.
I'm not mad at them. Like,
No.
look, if somebody says here's a bag of gold, you take it.
Yeah, no. I
Make
would take
that
it.
Was that your exclamation point? You take it.
That was my bag of gold.
That was your
That was it.
That's
He's
what you're
put
offering.
exclamation mark on his own joke.
So what's I know you guys
What's
do
your
some
favorite
stouts.
beer
My like to drink
that you make?
Oh, that we make. Holy shit. Man, come on, you can't make me just say that right now.
Yes, I can.
What if it's on the menu right now?
What if it's not?
Yeah, that's true.
if it's on the menu, then it might help sell it.
You know what?
Yeah,
Hold on.
that's
I'm gonna add
Hold
because
on,
here's
hold
what
on.
I want to know is her favorite. How different is her favorite?
I was going to let him defer and think about it. What about you, my dear?
Blender detonation.
Really?
Blender detonation.
Tell us about this one.
So
It
this
sounds amazing.
is actually a beer he developed in Jacksonville. So
As a
it's
homebrewer.
As a homebrewer. So it's been my favorite beer for a long time.
Yeah.
It's a NEPA. It's a New England.
Okay.
Yep. And we add a touch of vanilla to it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love that you were a wine and bourbon, and your favorite is New England IPA.
You're waiting like.
I mean,
stout.
that's hilarious. It's great though.
Hey,
but
Nick,
it just goes to
Nick.
show beer. Like you can find your
Nick,
beers.
she has a good palate, okay? Calm down.
Exactly. But it all depends on the day. Like there's days where I'm like, "Ooh, give me a coffee stout." You
No,
know?
that's fair. That's very fair.
Because you guys do a coffee stout. The first time I came in here, I was like, I'm going to drink all the stouts.
And we have one.
I just
There
heard,
were probably two.
I just
Nah,
heard,
there were two.
I just heard coffee stout.
This
Is there
was
coffee
early
stout
in the
on
game,
right now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Imperial.
I mean,
coffee
there's a
stout.
reason our sticker's
Nah.
there and on the wall because I
Yeah.
came in here early.
Yeah.
And the reason, shout out to my friends Aaron and Tammy, they had already been here. They don't live too far from here, and I was on the beer forward wall.
Oh, nice.
I was like, well,
That's
I was
right.
going anyway, but I'm gonna go get my free beer.
She just told me there's an Imperial coffee stout on tap right now.
Yeah.
There
it's
is.
8-4.
we're about to do it.
You want a
that
lineup now?
and the
You're
triple.
like, let's do a
Good
lineup.
night, everybody.
It's time to drink.
I'm gonna see you in a few days.
Okay, but ask me, Matt, about the experimental beer he has coming out.
Ooh, I mean that just sounds
Is that the
naughty.
route?
Break it.
Yeah. So, man, I hope it turns out. You never know. But we're doing a Rauch beer, smoked German.
How smoked?
lager. It's 90% smoked malt.
Because that can be.
It's
That is an
we're gonna
experiment.
see. and that's why I'm sitting here going, oh God, why you gotta put it out
I
there?
agree with
Because if it sucks,
Somebody's.
You know what? But there are
Generally-
people who will they will
Yeah.
just because you said it's 90%, they're gonna flock in and just buy the
Oh, I'll
shit out
fuck
of
with it
it.
because nobody does it.
yeah. However, if it sucks, it's gonna go down the drain. I have no problem.
Here's the
I
thing:
mean,
even
there's
if it's not my jam, I'm ordering it.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try it.
Because it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of a time. There's a great restaurant over on, I think it's on Grand Anton's.
Yeah.
They've got a great beer selection, by the way. And we were there, and they had this smoke beer on the menu. It was in a bottle from Germany or whatever. He's like, "You're gonna have to share this." I'm like, "Okay." It was like somebody throw like fucking firewood in that beer, man.
Yeah.
It was good, but it was so smoky. It was obnoxious.
So Jester King, they had that beer called Grodzlanska
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that a couple years ago, and it was fantastic, and it was so smoky and just awesome. But anyway, we'll see. I hope this beer turns out.
You know, here's the thing: there are some beers that are brilliant as tasters to me. Like I don't ever want a full pour, but I
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
want a taster of it.
Yeah.
Is that like
And that's fine.
is that like
shareable
side
beers.
project? Like I mean, or Medianoche from Wellworks or something. You don't want like a full.
Yeah. I think, but I think you can still
like
love
Prairie
it.
Bomb,
Yeah.
you know, shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't want a whole one of
Right.
that motherfucker.
But that's fine. You
Yeah.
can still love it,
Yeah.
and then you're sharing tasters of
It's
it.
a share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, that's not a knock on side project.
No, not at all.
Wellworks.
But yeah, there's certain
yeah.
beers you're like, okay, that is, if you're hardcore, if you're sitting at home, I'm gonna drink this whole goddamn bottle by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was me with a 14% NEPA last night.
Well, I was at Fringe, and the only reason I went there because they've got a Prairie American Solera collab called Not Subtle, and it's a
a good
barrel
name.
aged stout,
I just had that on Sunday.
14%,
Yeah.
Boy.
delicious,
So good.
but not subtle.
No. Here's the other thing I had. I got their cream ale, and then he threw in a shot of the Old Smoky root beer.
Okay.
Interesting.
It was like just a cream soda. It was so good.
Oh, I bet. Nice.
Speaking of cream sodas,
Okay.
mystery beer time.
Yes.
Really? That's your correlation?
Yeah, I know it's. I'm gonna pull it out. I know it's a cream soda.
You're going to pull it out? Really?
Damn right.
Mystery beer.
This is old school, classic old school beer. Little,
Yeah.
Little Kings. Little Kings.
Nice.
That is so
So this is some shit that I used to drink back in high school. So I've got, shout out to my, not that Matt, there's another Matt
Shout out to Oklahoma.
who brought it to me. Well, apparently he gave me the whole story behind, so apparently he had the beer in his pocket because, you know, it's a pocket beer. So he's telling me the story. So up in Minnesota or wherever they coal mine at, so the workers would get off work and they always wanted a beer and a shot. That's what they drank. And so they don't want a 12-ounce beer. And so Little Kings came out with the 7-ounce. And so
Wow.
you get off work, you get your little kings, you get your shot, and you take your ass home.
And that's in Minnesota, not
Yeah.
like Pennsylvania or.
No, I think it's Minnesota,
Okay.
actually. Yeah,
All right.
I think it's up there. So he brought me this. It's 7 fluid ounces. And I do have an opener here.
Awesome.
Is this the good one?
Nick, where's the opener from?
That's from Pathlight.
Oh, look at that.
We may or may not have procured that.
There's a bottle cap
legally.
from Pittsburgh. Some Trogs.
All right, you got to give it to one of them to see if they know how to use it.
Oh, absolutely. Goddamn right. Who would like to try to open this
Oh,
beer?
Matt definitely wants to try it.
Shout out to Tanner from Pathlight. He donated that during COVID.
Also, when he brought some fantastic.
Oh, he already knows. Oh,
Nice.
Almost spilled it. He brought some. Remember, he brought that from his house, from his basement beer.
Yeah, he had a cool ship in his house.
Gotta do small pours on this one.
I know. I'm like, hey,
Let's see how good you are.
You don't get 2 ounces each.
yeah, we don't get 3 ounces apiece.
No. And
I saw the green. I thought, is he bringing out the wide mouth
Right.
Mickeys?
There you go.
The green bottle beer.
I'll fuck
The
with
Mickey's
I
grenade.
thought he was bringing out the Mickeys. I'm like,
the
what
big
the hell?
mouth. The big mouth.
That's what it was, big mouth.
Oh my goodness.
So supposedly this is a cream ale,
Sure.
but an old.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
You know what? I'm sit on the stoop,
Yeah.
drinking
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Take you about two minutes.
7 ounces at a time. Now, granted, I don't know how old that bottle is.
You know what? You said this was your high school beer. I'm like, this is what you're on the the tailgate of the truck before you go to the inside the football game.
This is
we
your
drank a lot of it. We Coors Light,
this is your
Everclear.
middle school beer.
Middle school beer.
Everclear in middle school.
I don't think I was doing beer in middle school. I think I waited until high school. I mean, sorry, Mom.
This
You
reminds
mean
me of
college.
a Jenny Cream.
Sure
like
does.
a Jenny
It tastes.
Cream.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're exactly right. The Genesee Cream Ale, and it's the same part of the country. Not bad.
I didn't look. Did you know if GABF this year, Cream Ale, who won? Like, Mexi Lagers have been winning that category.
Yeah.
They've been just, raking. So this is not a Mexi Lager.
No,
No.
So it's interesting. I wonder how they do.
I mean, I liked it.
it's solid.
gone.
It's solid for that. That
Yeah.
2.5 ounces. What we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Who would like to guess the ABV?
That's a great one. I did not look this
I'm gonna go 4.5.
Good.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's low.
It only took you 57 minutes to get on fucking point. God damn it.
This has got to be low, right?
Hey, I'm going
you,
4.5.
You say 4. I'll say.
I mean, if you're having it with a shot, right?
5.2.
4.5.
Yeah. What's your shot of choice with this, Amanda?
Ooh.
That's a tough one. What am I doing here?
I'm not a Scotch guy, but I feel like Scotch is what I need with this one.
Yeah.
I'm not a Scotch guy either, but I feel like it's
I'd
more
rather
of
have bourbon.
a gin situation.
Ooh, as a shot? That's bold. That's bold. You have a shot of gin.
I love gin, but the gin does not love me.
Oh, that's the thing.
I might go like, just, keep it, me. I might go a little mezcal.
Duh.
Shot of mezcal.
Look,
That's
you say
excellent.
shot. Nigel's either going mezcal or tequila.
Tequila. This would be an excellent tequila shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
love
I'll-
that smokiness,
I was just going to make a joke, but Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Just
You know what?
light it up,
You know
man.
what?
Let's do it.
He's not wrong.
You're not wrong,
He's not wrong.
but you're not right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, actually, the Jaeger would go
I
fantastic.
think so, yeah. Little palate cleanser.
Look,
you
your
want
night
it at the end.
Your
though.
night is going wrong after that.
It's going down.
You're going to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
I just looked across the way there on the mantle. And, it's cute with the skeleton stuff, but I feel like those bunnies are about to start bunnying.
When the bunnies start to look like they're combining, you've had too many.
Yes.
That's the rule.
I'm just saying, that looks like foreplay.
Well, a customer brought that in for us,
It is
so
4
I'll
bunnies.
pass that on.
Bunny play. Got it.
Bunny play.
Did we guess already?
5-7.
5.2, 4, 5, 5.7.
What did you say?
I'm going to go 5.6.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you're fine.
Okay,
Our
my
actual
bad.
retail ABV?
Fucking 6%.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Those coal miners need a little shot, man.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shock right there.
That's surprising.
And I've had that bottle for a couple of months, and I've never looked at the ABV because I knew I was going to bring it on.
No, that's a solid. We need to go back to when we originally, when we first started the show, the mystery beers would come wrapped in paper bags.
Ooh, brown
We were,
bag.
we were classier in the beginning.
Brown, yeah.
We were classier in the beginning.
And I told him what had happened was I ran out of fucking paper bags, so it was weird for me to go to Hy-Vee to the liquor store.
We did
Can I get some brown paper bags?
Like one of our first.
Discuss a little company called Amazon with you?
We try not to shop at the store named after a river.
Okay.
Fuck you, I do. Fair point. You know what?
We did one of our first remotes. We did stop at the Hy-Vee to get paper bags.
You know what? I tell you what, Nick. In 2025, we're going back to that when we do the TV show.
New goals.
When we do the TV show.
TV show.
Yeah, we're working on a TV show.
Nice.
Us going around doing this, but on television.
I didn't know.
Is this like YouTube?
No, this is the thing. I tell people.
Like, he thinks this is happening. This is not happening.
Trust me, I've got professionals working on it.
Nigel says this is happening.
And this is the funny thing.
No. They've shot. They've got footage.
Oh.
Oh, it's happening.
But really, we're a couple of yahoos with microphones.
Like I tell
Nobody's
people,
putting us on Netflix.
I said, if you want to see the shit show, just go to YouTube. It's fucking hilarious.
There's a reason I was in newspaper and not television.
That's your face.
Exactly.
I was on television, bitch.
Because you had no skill.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well, without me, you were radio.
Without me, you were dead air.
So fucking rude.
He did a great job looking pretty while reading the stories I wrote.
Goddamn right I did. But where are your stories now?
On the internet.
Are they? you were not in the news before the internet.
He put them on there.
He put them. Oh,
you mean where are my old stories? Yeah, they're in like bound volumes in a library or something. Fucking museum.
Some microfish.
Look, are you saying I'm old?
No, I'm just saying you weren't on television.
No.
There's a difference.
No.
My shit's in perpetuity.
I did radio a couple times.
That's cute. I mean, technically, podcast is radio now.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I mean, it's
like
the new radio.
Like I was a guest sports guy, calling for with the high school scores and interviews.
Big time.
Yeah. It's a big time. Where was that, Nick?
Kansas City, Southwest Missouri, Southeast Kansas.
Where is Southeast Kansas? Where's that?
Well, that would be the southeast corner of the state.
What town?
So Riverton, Riverton, Baxter Springs, Columbus.
Never heard of them.
Oh no! These towns were so small, like they didn't have soccer programs, so it was 4-down territory the entire length of the field. And when they kicked extra points, it was 3 steps straight toward the ball and swing the leg.
I grew up in a very small town in western Kansas, 8-man football.
I was about to say, what about 8-man?
I'm familiar.
I've covered 8-man football too. Yeah. Here's the thing I learned about in like small town, southeast Kansas, northeast Oklahoma. All the high schools, they have the statues of their mascot.
Of course.
They're all anatomically correct.
Giant rabbits.
Oh, I mean, like there was, I think, actually Riverton, Kansas. They had a ram out front, and man, that thing was hanging like a grandpa.
Wow.
That's great.
Very
just
proud.
Old man Dinklin.
Wow.
Okay, so our school mascot was the gold bug.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, not a real animal.
That's okay. Neither is a jayhawk.
True story.
Or a griffin.
Yeah.
But all those animals are smooth down there.
Oh.
She came from Prude.
They were just, modern grooming.
Yeah.
So, anyway, back to the show.
Yeah.
We went down a
Redirecting.
rabbit hole there. So, you guys are how old now?
God, man, I'm 44.
Not your
That
actual
brewery.
fucking age,
Oh,
son.
my.
Oh, my God.
I had too much.
No more cream ale for you, sir.
You don't get that 6% cream ale anymore.
That little ounce and a half got him fucked up.
Man, gone.
We're 1 year and 1 month.
It was the talk of
Yeah,
Jaeger
1
that
month.
sent him over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 year and 1 month.
Yeah.
So how would you, and this is a question for both of you,
Yeah.
and I'll start with you. It's been a year. What's it been like?
It actually has been awesome. It is way better than I thought it would be. We've gotten
That's good.
right.
At least you didn't say, it sucks and I want out.
I'm out.
Fuck you, Matt.
I'm done. No, it's been great. We've had the challenges. Whatever things have been worked through, and I'm sure there's more to come. I didn't even know was happening, but like been good.
Yeah, I mean, as a company, we helped pass, that new law for self-distro in Kansas.
Yeah.
I mean, we were, really one of the ones leading the charge here in Johnson County as far as breweries with, our boys over at Friction and then Jonathan over at Sandhills. But no, helping pass that law and then, producing, I mean, I think we're up to like batch number 80 so far. So we've done 80 batches so far. And I don't know. I mean, it's been great.
Tell us more about what you guys did to change that bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, so the state of Kansas, we didn't have self-distro. Missouri kind of has a workaround for self-distro, but in Kansas we could not. Then all of a sudden another brewery, Wilcott Brewing, who was instrumental in the whole
shout out
process.
to Sean.
Yeah, Sean's cool.
Sean, yeah. He called me up one Friday afternoon and said, hey, I need some help. And then we went to the press. And so that was like our contribution to it, really just getting the information out. We kind of started late. I mean, if you talk to the lobbyists, we started way too late, but we were able to get it passed in 1 year. I mean, everybody got behind us. We held meetings here with all the, not with all the House members, but like we held meetings with House and Senate members, from the Kansas State House. And then, it kind of went from there. So, yeah. Good
old blue prohibition laws.
Was there a lot of pushback in the beginning, and you just had to educate, or what was that process like?
It's funny. Everyone was like kind of on our side, but then they can't break ranks. So that's something that I learned that I just never really knew is even if they see a bill, they're like, I can't vote for it because we're. By the way, the distributors, man, they have lots of money, and they did not want this law passed. So they spent quite a bit trying to fight us. They have their own lobbyists. I think they went to like 7 to 10 lobbyists fighting this law. So, each lobbyist can make a contribution, to the Kansas limit. So we were fighting big money essentially.
Right.
So, yeah.
But the, Kansas Brewers Guild and like groups got behind it, and it made sense, from a small business perspective. There's not a lot you can argue against it. Wineries could already do it.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
There's only like 8 states that don't have this law passed. I mean, Mississippi's one of them. Anytime you're with Mississippi,
every state has their own archaic blue laws
sure.
when
Like
it comes to
whole,
liquor and beer and
the whole food thing.
Yeah.
That service and those guys, started to like, why is this even a thing for us? Oh, you got to have a percentage of food to be able to do. It's stupid.
Well, Kansas was the very first state to prohibit alcohol. I mean, Carrie Nation is real. I mean, that was, like 100 years ago. Yeah. So, anyway, I mean, it's crazy. Anyway.
But you got past it.
But it's done. So.
Yeah,
and now you're distributing.
Yeah,
now?
we're at. Sorry, can I mention places or no?
Yeah,
would it be an
say whatever you want.
I mean, we're at Jack Stacks and we're at Q39. We're at a couple places.
We got 13 places we're distributing, so it's small, but it allows us to
gets the brand out there.
It's small, but it's big to you.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
and that's the point. It's like we're not trying to be Boulevard. We want to drive. We're trying to get our name out there to get people to the tap room.
But it's also cool for like, guys like me and Nick to go someplace and be like, oh shit, they got Discourse.
Yeah, you walk into Jack Stack, you're like, oh hey, that's Discourse. I'm having that.
I mean, yesterday I was at City Barrel's pizza place over there in Waldo, and they've got their beers, but I was like, oh, they've got Vine Street on. Oh, they've got. Then they're like, oh, we've got a keg of fucking Transparent in the back, and we've had Fringe on. I think that's cool to go see.
Yeah, if I go to a restaurant and I see a brewery I know, I'm like, I'm ordering that.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the Transparent. We use we're on Kansas and Missouri side on premise, but to go on like Untapped and see where I'm like, where the fuck is that, and why are we on tap there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the funniest thing. So it also hits me to some places like Wilcott.
Yeah.
They've been carrying us, and I was like, I didn't know they were a thing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because when you sell to a distributor, I mean, it just goes.
Then you go see, like, oh, I don't know. I'd like to go there. That looks fucking cool. That sort of thing. So I think it works both ways, as for a business, but also for consumers to see your shit, on tap. I think that's a great thing.
Yeah. Kansas City is weird, though, because, like, we're 2 states. So, like, City Barrel asked us if we'd go over there, but I can't go in Missouri, so without a distributor.
That's so stupid.
The problem is we change our labels a lot. So every time we would change a label, we'd have to go to the state of Missouri
so stupid.
to accept the label, and then we'd have to get it federally approved too. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's so dumb.
If anything, that kind of shit, the way that I think beer is probably regulated way more than cigarettes, probably way more than fucking weed at this point. You know
well,
what I'm
right
saying?
now, yeah. I mean, in Kansas, beer is very much more regulated than hemp-derived THC.
And taxed.
Yeah, it makes no fucking sense.
Well, it's because y'all are making the devil's brew.
I'd like to call it devil's juice.
That sounds naughty.
The devil's brew. You mean witch's brew?
Devil witch, whatever.
I mean, it's the same. It's one and the same.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Are we out of the mystery beers?
We are.
Yeah.
So it's been great to have you guys on. Like I said, to get the story, especially about the name.
And the rabbits.
The
rabbits.
The rabbits.
I mean, now everybody knows.
This is that kind of place.
Yeah. No.
So where can people find you guys like on the social medias?
So we're Discourse Brewing. Discourse Brew.
Yeah, Discourse Brew.
Okay.
Yeah,
On
.com.
Insta, Facebook, website.
And look for
Discourse
the
Brew.
rabbits.
Look for the rabbits.
I'm always looking for the rabbits.
Look, another beer name right there. Look for the rabbits.
Look for the rabbits.
That's a carrot beer.
Carrot cake stout.
Carrot cake
Ooh,
sour.
let's go.
Oh, she went a whole new direction.
What did you say?
Sour. I'm thinking about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Courtney's already done that over service.
I'm sure she has.
I feel like she has done a carrot cake sour.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I'd fuck with it though.
Hell yeah.
You know, I'd take that over some bullshit ass, fake ass pumpkin spice bullshit.
There will be
Can I just
none
put
of that
can I
here.
just put this out there?
What's that?
I don't like the pumpkin beers.
Yeah.
No, because
No.
you're stupid.
It's not my jam.
I had a pumpkin spice IPA the other day.
It was gross.
It was not good.
Yep.
It was
Yeah, I had one of those the other day too, and I was not happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my
Somebody handed me one. I took it. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. I'll
Sure.
drink a beer. But
Yeah.
like after the first half, it's like, oh, I got to finish this.
again one of those beers that should be like a 4 ounce.
Right.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
should be in the little king bottle.
Yes, and 7 ounce.
And I'm still going to share it.
I'll split that.
1.5 to you.
1.5 ounces each is all we need. And really, I don't even know if need is the word.
Exactly.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. That's all
Nick,
you
where
get.
can they find us on socials?
You can find us on the Facebooks, the Instagrams. Nigel still uses the tweeter.
And I don't call it X. by
He's
the
an
way.
Xer. I don't know why you still use the Xer.
I don't really use it.
My life.
We're on there.
My life has been better since I deleted that app.
Well, you were on the wrong Twitter. I'm on beer Twitter.
I was on the beer Twitter. Yeah, my life is better now. No more X.
Yeah.
No more tweeter.
Yeah. Where else are we?
We're on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
You can find Beers with Nigel on most any of your favorite podcast apps. And Nigel, just listen. Just listen. Just go there and listen to Beers with Nigel. We are hoping by the end of this week, we're going to find out if we are like the Chiefs, if we are repeat back-to-back best local podcast of Kansas City.
Yeah, I think that comes out
Nice.
on the 7th.
Oh, the pitch.
Oh, I was thinking, I think it was the first.
Nah, it's
that
on
was
the
the
song.
7th.
They always do weird days.
They do.
We're
do
going to
weird
win,
days.
Nick. If we don't, I told you what's going to happen.
Oh, Nigel.
We're going to go find one of those pitch boxes, light it on fire. I'm joking, pitch. Sorry, I love you guys. It's fine.
We're up for an award on that too. Best new brewery.
Oh, yes, you
Nice.
are. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did vote for you guys
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
Thank you.
because
Appreciate that.
you guys are new.
Thank you.
Do you ever get to where like
And
sometimes
best.
you go through that and you're voting and it's like at a certain point there have been so many categories you don't really remember what you're doing
No,
because at a certain point I'm just looking for like those that I know and love.
Yeah.
no. I only voted in categories that I cared about. I'm not voting for the best hair salon. Okay. Sorry.
I like to sometimes throw some randoms in there.
I mean, by the time this comes out, hell, you might put it out tomorrow. You never know. You've been on point.
I did turn around the last one pretty quickly.
And after you told me it was going to be a week, I was like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm going to tell you right now that ain't happening.
Not gonna happen.
There is zero chance this gets turned around. That
So I can put it out there. And it's funny because I was like, oh, there's a category for best Facebook page. Because we love, transparent, we love our Facebook. We do the dumb shit. We do dumb lives every day. We do like a 7-minute live for no fucking good reason.
Y'all are dumb.
Yeah, it's very dumb.
Like, they are some of the worst live videos I've ever seen.
We get people from watching foreign countries and shit. It's so dumb. I'm like, ooh, we got 9 people watching.
like really, nobody should give Macbeth a microphone.
Oh, they should.
I watch all of them, but he shouldn't get one.
Oh, absolutely.
But you
So
watch.
yeah, I think we were like runner-up for best Facebook page of all the things. We're like, really? Why is that even a category?
I like that you guys still have the Facebook follower counter, like the
Oh, yeah.
the number
yeah.
of likes.
People love that
Yes.
shit because Fringe started that. Fringe got one, and then we got one, and people. Because you can follow and then unfollow and it goes back and forth.
Oh, shit.
People love that shit.
I would sit at the damn bar.
I know,
and just like follow, unfollow. I just want to watch it go back and forth.
That's what she said.
If you got the right rhythm, it's okay.
Or the right number.
You know what? The rhythm, it's gonna get you. Good night,
Go ahead.
folks.
You've been listening to Beers with Nigel, a show about beer and other stuff, hosted by Nigel Woodbury and that other guy, Nick Parker. Beers with Nigel is poured for you by Dire Oil Graphics, providing bumper-to-bumper graphic design, promo products, and print services. Find them at direoil.com. Beers with Nigel is a proud member of the Fredcast Network and is available on all of your favorite podcast flavors. Find Beers with Nigel on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and ask Alexa to play the Beers with Nigel podcast.